Lads and lassies, have you ever been to a place or a country where you just didn't want to leave but couldn't express it to your loved ones? That's episode 9. This episode made me angry towards Liko and not at the same time, but more on that later. We gotta meet some new Pokemon in this episode. Well, quote unquote new. They make Pokemon noises and everything, like the Cyclizar owned by a Gary wannabe. This Cyclizar actually melts my heart. Can I just say that I wish people in this region rode Cyclizars in the games? That would have been pure cinema for the bug community. Well, before the update. So they have finally arrived to Paldea, but it's not to, find the Black Rayquaza. It's to take Liko home. I completely forgot that they were only supposed to protect her and not just take her to zany adventures. But it's kind of weird though, because Liko thinks that she is leaving the Rising Voltaclers forever, but if that was the case, they wouldn't have given you their app on your Rotom phone in the first place, right? Then again, if she did bring that up to Freed, Welcome to Paldea would have been 11 minutes shorter. Our crew goes to Paldea, they split up again. Rory wanted to do some sightseeing even though it's not that kind of trip, but Liko shows him some places anyway, alongside the responsible smart adult Freed.
The Mount Pokemon, a dragon and normal type. Cyclizar lets people—
Yo, that design is baller. I forgot to mention this in the previous episode, but I really like some of the designs for random bystanders. After that, Liko and Roy just went into shops. Oh god! Who in the Pokemon world would buy any of this footwear? There was no whimsy or Pokemon designs put into them. Also, are those JPEGs from Pocket Monsters? In the big 2023? Liko then gets nostalgia from her abrupt 8-episode journey, but like, I don't care.
Hey, come on, that tickle.
What? Huh? Fidough is the second new Pokemon in this episode that is owned by Liko's father and also has a really cute voice.
Where's Mom?
Let's talk about Liko's dad, Alex, who's essentially our character of the day. And he's actually pretty interesting as far as his character goes. He's an artist, just like Liko. He has made bangers, such as the Arcanine and Rapidash illustrations.
So,
His Fidough is broken, he's kind of awkward. A solid character, I'd say. Liko forgets where and essentially who Sprigatito was, as she starts getting really disappointed in her when she does find her, but Sprigs doesn't want to leave.
Sprigatito, let's go. So it's like that. Sprigatito, return. Whatever. Have it your way then.
I can't stress enough how this could have literally been a 5-minute discussion in the episode, but no, poor Liko has to have a really bad headspace and pretend her room is an asylum. At least Fidough and Sprigatito are cool with each other now. It's the next day, and Liko feels a lot better after the encouragement she got from Molly, my wife, and even Dawn about what she wants to do. Oh yeah, and Roy. Roy was not close enough to grab him, apparently.
Remember when Fuecoco played with Fidough and rolled into a ball? It seems like that's when Sprigatito started acting all strange.
At what point did they roll into a ball? With the encouragement from her pseudo family, she comes back to her home, only to get ambushed. You guys remember when the Pokemon Twitter account tried to make Lechonk the next big normal type meme, like Furret or Bidoof? Good times.
Molly, you seen Liko around?
She left earlier by herself.
She what? When were you gonna tell me?
Crispin fits so well to Freed. Also, Murdoch has been absent for like 90% of the episode. Where'd he go? But he need not worry because Liko's Sprigatito took care of the Lechonk with one quick attack. No leeches. I'm kind of glad she didn't catch it. Liko apologizes for how she acted yesterday, and Sprigatito responds in this cool way where she has 2 voices. It's like Double Team, but it partially works. There's a good lesson inside this episode about taking the first step, but at that point, I had seen enough. Also, Charizard was here this time, just in case things got dire, because why else would Freed bring him here? He's not even allowed in. My stance on this episode is a 5. While I did like the partial growth Liko gained from this, I don't like that Liko leaving took up most of the episode. I would have liked if they explored Paldea a lot more, get into funny shenanigans, meet her dad, discuss about whether Liko is allowed to go on an adventure, and the episode ends. That's how I would have structured this. This episode visually was kinda unappealing to me because it's put into a different style than the rest of the other objects. Like the mugs here, and even the floorboards look fine, but the sofa literally gives me goosebumps. But enough of me being negative, I'll talk about the stuff I did like in this episode. The Pokemon were the peak of the episode, obviously. The needle thing segment I keep forgetting to mention in detail was pretty good. I like the new fit Molly was wearing. I like how conversations just don't finish now.
Yeah, but I don't know. I feel like I should have gone with Freed.
Molly, weren't you the one saying we shouldn't go barging in with a big crowd all at once?
Yeah, I said that, but...
But what, Molly? I need to know!